Sanbonani, football lovers. Welcome to Sportibong Zikamalambong Nkosi. Please help me grow this channel by liking on the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Thank you very much. Danko, Cape Verde have qualified for the FIFA World Cup 2026 that is going to be played Canada, Mexico, and USA. You know what does that mean, my brothers? We will be there. Naganjani, we will be there. The only job now left is for South Africa to win and hope that Benin loses to Nigeria. But surely Nigeria will try by all means to win because it is their home game. So they will try by all means to win because also they want to win. They also hope that South Africa loses and they win and then they get to qualify. So this was another group, but let's not talk much about the Bafana Bafana. Let's dwell on what is happening currently in Naturena. As I'm a bit worried with the Shepherd boys because our DTC team, it seems like now whatever that was working for them last season, it is crumbling away. We started well when the season started with 2 consecutive wins, and then we lost 2 consecutively, and now we drew 2 in a row. So we are talking about consistency. But this thing is worrying, to be honest, because the best team of last season now it becomes like it's going to be the worst team of this season. Because if I'm not mistaken, we are in position number 8 on the log of a disc challenge. So what went wrong, to be honest? Because I believe we have all the material we need. We have enough depth because we can't complain about players that went to the FIFA Under 20 World Cup because it is only Utakalani Mazwamba and Usfiso Timba, but we have enough depth that can cover us so that we can win games. Nabtali Mukwena is also a good goalkeeper. We do have another right back that can save us from all these goals that we concede. We have a lot of good players, Steven Mendes and Matala Makubu, but the way things are happening, it is very worrying. It is very worrying because every week you'll see that Kaizer Chiefs in the goal scoring chart, there's a new goal scorer. So that means that we have goals that are spread. But what is it difficult for us to win? Because it seems like the very same demon that is affecting our senior team, it is affecting these juniors because they can score, they can control the game, but they concede lousy goal, easy goals. So that it is a worrying factor. So coach Dylan Shepard and Uvela Kumalo, they must make sure they fix the problem as soon as possible because other teams are winning like it's fun. Orlando Pirates is cruising nicely and they are doing well. So let's not focus that a lot on that because our main uh, arrangement is a senior team, but we have to have a little bit of a touch with this column about the, the youth players because that's when we get to see with what kind of players that will be promoted and how will be they will be used in the senior team. So I've managed to be observing and watching, and especially these DDC players, and I've managed to pick 2 standard players, and I believe with the next season there will be the players that are going to be promoted. One is Matala Makubu, two is Steven Mendes. Steven Mendes is playing as an attacking midfielder. Not so long ago, he was signed by a team in Sweden by the name of Hammarby football, but things didn't go as expected because he came back to Kaizer Chiefs, but he went as a GDL player. But when he came back, they introduced him to the senior team because he's very good, especially for the age that he's at and the position that he's playing. He's very elegant in playing that position. His positioning it is very good. His decision making inside the box is second to none because you can see with he's very technical gifted. He can use both feet and his height for his age, he's very tall, but we won't consider that much. But we have to focus on the technical and the tactical ability. He has a way of finding spaces inside the box, his decision making inside the box, whereby Guti, he has those he's not a fancy player, but he's a simple player, but he's effective because he's able to be able to, let me say, to drive with the ball. Not only driving, but his passes are very accurate, and he's very good when it comes to reading of the game. He knows what is needed. If the game, it seems like the tempo it is a bit low, he knows how to speed up the tempo. As an attacking midfielder, he has the balance, he has the trickery, and also he can shoot from anywhere. But if you see our team with the age in terms of the attacking midfielder, I won't see him, let me not say promoted early, but let me say Woody, he's Europe bound the way he plays, because he got the flair of playing in Europe. Because ish, I find it difficult to describe him, but he's one for the future. If you get a chance to watch him, as you can see on the screen, that when God's Power Ekodaro got announced by Kaizer Chiefs, he was training with the senior team. So that shows Uguti, a bit by bit they are trying ukuthi at least to introduce these players to the senior level so that they can get used to it, ukuthi banga suffocate whenever given a chance to be on the senior team. But this one, believe you me, he's going to Europe, because I don't know what happened there, or maybe umfana bekayikhumulele ekhaya ukuzodla inyama enhloko nepapa. But hey, ucross la khona, hey, legama likamlungu ngazathi uzolishare, because every time makalibamba the crowd will be like, oh, and he's good. It's just nje ukuthi football politics, because hey, in the recent times when we're seeing players being promoted, it is rare to see, hey, let me not say it because it will sound not in a, it will sound inappropriate, so let me leave it like that. But you would see that if you understand what I'm talking about. And then let's go to Matala Makubu. Matala Makubu, I just saw by his hairstyle, good to know this one, he's definitely a bowler. He's very good. He's playing on the wings. It doesn't matter left or right, but then he has a left foot. He's a left footer and an educated left footer, because he's good when it comes to 1v1. Eliminating opponents, driving with the ball, balance, skill, flair, you can get them. You can get them to him because he's very good. But the only thing I'd say with ingambayizisa is the fact that in the senior team, ane, in the senior team, we do have a lot of players playing in those positions. And for him now, you can even see with the decision making is some cover, but he always do things that seems to be difficult, but he makes them look easy. You see by the assist, you see by how he drives with the ball, and how good he is when it comes to 1v1. There was a video I watched of him. Hey, abulala i-TLB ngenye indlela mfethu. Before i-TLB bayipromote ku-Orlando Pirates. But hey, Matala Makhubu is one for the future. These are the two players I think ukuthi, if well developed and well coached, they can make waves, especially in the senior levels, especially Kaizer Chiefs, if they can groom them well and then try to integrate them in the setup. But it will depend with the coaches. What do they see? Are they ready to be promoted? Because they can graduate, but they cannot be promoted. Same as Abong Khwesa, Abo Hlongwane, Abo Mabaso. But then he's a good player, Matala Makhubu. I saw by the style R9, good to know. Some players you don't need just to see them play, but by the type of footballers that they idolize, that's when you can tell with no, this player, he is what he think he is. He's a good player. But let's move to our senior players, Mfundo Vilakazi and Mtutu Shabalala. There's something I've realized, and I don't know, Guti. Can they, maybe the coaches consider it? But how? What do you think about Mfundo Vilakazi playing as a number 10 for Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, I know there's Usirino there, there's Umdudai, there's Umatlo. Ungobo recently he's playing as a number 8, so I won't count him there. There's Luke Batman also. But Umfundo Vilakazi, man, on that under 20 tournament World Cup, he showed me a dimension I didn't think of him, especially playing as an attacking midfield. Those unlocking passes to the defense splitting passes, and the weight of the passes, and also being able to join in the attack every time when the team attacks, him being able to set up his strikers for goal. This can benefit our strikers, but there's Sereno there. I don't know, good will the coaches maybe at some point, because we need someone that is going to be a successor of Gaston Sereno in that number 10 position. Yes, I forgot Eden Chislet. We are yet to see what he's capable of, because now he's one for the future. Age is still on his side, but Umfunda Valagas, man, he showed me a side of him that I didn't think what I will see. But it will depend on the coaches, because every game has its game plan. Maybe they can plan around Mfundo Vilakazi, or maybe in future Mfundo Vilakazi can be used in that position, because we never thought Kutumshini can be used as a number 8. We, we, we all thought of him as a number 10, but now it shows that he has the ability to control the tempo, to control how we play, bring balance, be able to return the ball and joining the attacks when he get a chance to do so. But I want to talk about Mtutu Shabalala. As Mtutu Shabalala, last season was m- the most creative player in our team. It's just our forward were wasteful, because he could have got main assists that were more than of Mahal of last season, but it couldn't. It couldn't be that way, because our forwards were wasteful. Abo Ranga, eh, Abo Morisi, Abo Dupree. So you can see, hey, umtshida ngabe ube nama-assist amaningi, especially in that role that he plays, because creativity is one of the fundamentals that you have to do. But there's a lot of technical ability that is needed playing as a number 10. And if you can see ukuthi Umdodai enjoys playing wide compared to being in the narrow channels. That's why you see him every time when he comes from the side, he is effective, because there's only two things to consider playing that position in the wide channels as a winger. It's either you take on a player or you cut inside and then you shoot. But in that attacking midfielder role, there's a lot to think about, because there's congestion, number one. You have to have fasting. Good, whenever you receive the ball, what must you do next? Because it's either you try to drive with the ball and then shoot, or you try to see it, maybe your vision is clear so that you can set up a teammate, or it's either you are able to go in the half spaces whereby you'll try to combine with your wing, and then maybe when you find an opportunity to create space for yourself and then get inside the box. But it is difficult, because you can see him good. He's a quick player, he's vibrant and energetic, but I think on the wide channels he'll be more effective, especially for this season, because we need someone that can be able to rest Pulemodi whilst Ovelepa is trying ukuthi bam-integrate so that he can get an opportunity to play. But I don't know what do you think about it. It is just an opinion of mine. But I believe on the wide channels, he can do good for us, as we saw on the goal that he scored versus Amazon. So even when he came at Chiefs, he was playing as a wide player before they they push him in that attacking midfielder role. But I don't know, what do you think? It is my opinion. So if you feel like maybe I'm getting it all wrong, yes, I think your opinion matters. Your opinion matters, because we are all students of the game after all. Whatever uh, you think, it is valuable to me, because I'm a student of a game also. I need to learn a few things that I don't know, and the ones that I know, I pass it to other people. So I don't know, what do you think about this? Please let me in the comment section below. Tango.